welcome to the Daily Bite. Now today, I lost a coin toss to our narrator, so he's gonna tell you what's coming up. Next time we're doing Pinochle. That's how you settle things like adults.
It doesn't matter how we settle things, Jordan. The fact of the matter is the people want what they want, and what they want is me. On today's episode of the Daily Bite Sharks Go Wild, we get an inside look at Lush's shark fin soap and check out some wavy Shark Week tunes. Let's dive into some Yamanika sneak peeks. Now that's how you intro a show.
She be talking money, looking bougie down a ride on a boat. Splash.
Sharks Gone Wild. Is that shark a stripper?
Lay back, lay back.
The pain from a 1 to 10, I would give it a good 20, but not a 25.
Again, that's a PSA to keep your ass out of the water with sharks.
Not the first place you'd think of for a glamour photo shoot.
I ain't never seen nothing this crazy in my life. All women are like that. Even Beyonce. You see, that's what Lemonade was about. Maybe she recording her own Lemonade down there called Shark Aid. Sharks Gone Wild. Don't miss it. Wow, these sharks is going wild.
In this next segment, we check out the amazing work our friends over at Lush are doing to help complete the final project of the late conservationist and oceanographer Rob Stewart. Take a look.
Lush is a company that believes in making effective products by hand, from fresh organic fruit and vegetables, the finest essential oils, and safe synthetics using little or no preservatives or packaging. This Shark Week, they're promoting environmental awareness with the creation and limited release of their shark fin soap. While on assignment to photograph sharks in the Galapagos Islands, oceanographer Rob Stewart discovered that illegal longlining within the marine reserve was indiscriminately killing sharks. After little public response to Stewart's attempts to incite awareness through print media, he decided to make a film to help bridge the gap between people and sharks. At 22, Stewart embarked on a remarkable 4-year journey through 12 countries, resulting in the epic film Shark Water. With this, Stewart brought the devastating issue of shark finning for shark fin soup to the world stage. His multi-award-winning film impacted lawmaking and public policy worldwide and inspired the creation of hundreds of new conservation groups. Though more than 90 countries have banned shark finning or the trade of shark products, Stewart found sharks are still being fished to extinction. This sea-inspired soap was made to raise awareness for the senseless killing of up to 100 million sharks and related species a year. 100% of the sales of this soap will support the completion of Stewart's last documentary, Shark Water Extinction, and to continue Rob's legacy to save sharks, the oceans, and humankind. Now you can bathe like a shark and help protect them too.
This is the worst. I recognize none of these shades of blue. I'm so lost. Oh, that fish kind of looks familiar.
For the first time ever, all your favorite hits are available in one place. Eye of the Tiger Shark. If I Had a Hammerhead. Help, There's a Shark. Chum Together. Fishing Line Bling. Breaching USA. Folsom Aquarium Blues. Bass Like That. Back in Blackfin. My Neck. My Dorsal Fin. Shark Side of the Moon. Despacito. My Shark Will Go On. All these hits and more can be yours for 2 simple payments of $29.99. Call the number on your screen or send a check or money order now.
The short-fin mako shark is an incredibly fast swimmer. It also has an impressive athletic high jump that can propel it up to 30 feet in the air. The short-fin mako is endothermic and has a voracious appetite. These 2 qualities are likely what enables it to reach such fast speeds. When chasing their prey, the mako shark hits a burst of speed up to 46 miles per hour. This speed is an integral part of breach hunting, which involves the shark keeping its eyes above the surface of the water to spot prey. The Mako shark's high jumps and fast speeds are what make it the most athletic of all.
Well, that's it for the Daily Bite, but tonight it's time for the return of the Mega Shark. Jeff Kerr and Andy Casagrande head down to New Zealand to track down some huge sharks. That's 12 U's. So, I'm serious. You know that, right? Don't miss it. If it were 11, it would be a joke.